Orlando, the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is under. And
at their own 31-yard
line of scrimmage, third Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. Brushing off defenders. And he slipped. Past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go. A gain of 15 yards.
Sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze now to throw. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, 54 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Cohen. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the NFC is going to have a short field as they take over 1st and 10. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now left side on the swing pass. He breaks through another tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Shotgun now for Breeze. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Breeze to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Mahomes. And he finds his Chiefs teammate, Travis Kelce. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in
rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 16 yards, a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the AFC able to cut it to within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 47 yards. Now Breeze. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze dancing to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, Keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Second down and goal. Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So we've reached half. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A 2nd-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now they run from the gun with Gordon, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And now running right through it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a good pick.
That 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Lets it fly for Thielen. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's caught, it's Thomas. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, NFC. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. And movement up front looks like a false start for the AFC. So that'll back him up 5. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. And again it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Mahomes to throw once more. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. Myers connects on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way in for the touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 30 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. That sack by Khalil Mack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. They get with 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The AFC thus far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely. Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or in exhibition.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey,
we need more, tell them we